Yes, kitty. Yes. Oh no. Cat has a ball. Little jingly ball toy. Hi, Rasika. How are you? Thank you for welcoming me back. Against my better judgment, I am going to attempt to stream tonight. I've been up since 4 in the morning, so yeah, definitely going off of very little sleep. So yeah. I'm just gonna try to get some stuff done and chillax here for a little while this evening. Oh, what's up, Tagson? How are you tonight? How is everything going? Let me, let's see there. I think that can go back down. I think I have my mic volume up just a tad too high. Alright, so let's go repair our pickaxes and regroup and figure out what we're gonna do. Let's see. I guess this is more or less the doorway that's carved in here right now. Oh, I'm pretty good, Texan. Thanks for asking. I'm back in Phoenix as of today. Our flight came in early this morning. So yeah, we had to wake up 4:15 a.m. and I got maybe 2 hours of sleep last night. And that's about it. But I really wanted to try to get a little bit of a Minecraft stream in tonight. I want to make a little more progress on this project. Didn't want to completely miss an entire week of streaming. I like to keep my fairly good streak going, you know. How are you doing tonight, Tagson, and how are you, Rasinka? Hope life is being good to both of you. Okay, we don't want the Vegemite spreader. We want... Oh, I just felt a fluffy tail under my foot. Teehee. Alright, that's that.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Matt?
Not a whole lot.
Sweet.
Should be out just a minute.
My hostile creature sound is way too loud right now. Man, I really do need to change that back to like 1. Hostile creatures, 1%. Oh, sweet. Smite 4, efficiency 3.
So, how was your trip?
Oh, it's pretty good, man.
Right on.
Yeah, we just got back early this morning. We woke up at 4:15, and I don't think I got more than 2 hours of sleep last night. And now I'm...
Oh, really? Why?
Oh, it was just we stay up so late, like it was just impossible to like fall asleep early enough to get enough sleep. And so now I'm drinking coffee to try to make myself stay awake long enough to get a little bit of a stream in tonight.
Jesus.
I'm hardcore, man.
I guess.
Yeah. 21 forever, bro. But yeah, it was a pretty good vacation. Let's see, we got Rasinka and Tagson in chat already. And
What's up?
Rasinka has one more day of work and then 24 hours away from the place. Yes. I wish you could have more than 24 hours. That doesn't seem very fair. But hey, better than 0 hours. Tagson, you've mostly just been bored since you don't have school and you don't have much to do. Oh man, that's when life's greatest endeavors occur, Tagson. Become a painter, or I don't know, like get into chiseling ice sculptures. I'm going back to Estonia for a month in a couple of weeks. Oh, cool. So anyway, yeah, so I was in Spokane, Washington. We got in Tuesday morning. Oh shit. Oh shit. That was bad. That was really bad. I was slain.
But how?
Step too close to the Enderman. This might be bad.
Oh shit.
I may have been close enough to the void to have lost some stuff. We shall find out.
Where's your sleeping thing?
Oh, it's fine. I need to go back to the void and go to the Enderman room and pray.
No. So I've noticed that your shit doesn't like implode all over the fucking place. Like it just kind of sits out there. It just kind of it falls in one spot. And the few times I've died.
Does it do that? Okay, I sure hope so.
Yeah,
Jeez,
I mean, it used to be that you'd fucking land or you'd die, and your shit just would blow up all over the goddamn.
Oh yeah. How many times did that happen to us?
To me, a lot more.
At least Enderman can't pick up my armor.
Fucking wear your gear. That would suck.
Enderman teleporting around with wings and shit. Oh man, if I were to lose my wings, well, that would give us something interesting to do. Because I think I gave you the one spare set that I had encountered.
So you got my package.
Dude, yeah, really, really cool.
Glad you liked.
So that is custom artwork.
Yeah, and the artist signed it.
Awesome, man. And where'd you get that?
I got it from him. I met him at whatchamacallit, Comic.
Man.
And he's an incredible artist, but he had something similar to that, and I asked him if he could do all the controllers, and so he did. And
man, that's rad as hell. Man, you're right. All my shit was just grouped together, so no harm, no foul.
yeah, so it's a special piece, commissioned piece that he did. So
Wow,
glad
man.
you like.
Yeah, it's really cool. Here, I'll hold it up for the stream since I have it right here. Woo. So see the two controllers, and inside, well, actually 3 controllers, sorry.
Yeah, 3 controllers.
Inside
And
are
then,
all kinds of cool video game characters, and
yeah, and then in the background
really
you can
cool.
see all the cool worlds and stuff that.
Yeah, that'll definitely be one to gaze at in a state of wonderment. Okay, now that I am done...
I'm trying to figure out how to get in the fucking portal
Wait, what do you mean?
portal room because I'm down below.
Oh,
wait, there.
You'll find it.
I found it. So what's the plan today?
I don't know, man. If you have anything in particular you want to do, I'm all ears as always. But if not, I'm happy to keep working on the tree area, tree stronghold. You know, we're out of dark oak, but we could always go work on gathering more. As fun as that sounds.
Yay.
I'm over here in the end right now, repairing my shit.
Okay.
Hello, Owl. What's up, Owl? How are you doing tonight?
I'm down in the bottom of the tree.
Sweet. Yeah, it shouldn't take me too long to get all patched up here. Yeah, 2 hits from those guys. That's all it takes to completely knock me out. I gotta be really a lot more careful.
Oh shit, I almost fucking fell off the edge of this. Went around a corner and kept running and realized there was a cliff.
Oh, the ravine in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing's pretty gnarly. Anyways, so sorry, I was distracted. So we got into Spokane on Tuesday, and we spent a fair bit of time with my wife's family, her mom and her grandma, and 2 nieces. So our kids got to actually do some stuff with their cousins, which is like a super rare opportunity. Like, we had kids at a time that none of our other siblings, other than my wife's sister, were having any kids. So, like, any cousins our kids have are either, like, infants right now or are, like, 18 or older. So, yeah, rare opportunity for them to go and play with the cousins. And we stayed in downtown Spokane, which, you know, it's not the most happening place, but it was definitely some cool stuff there. We were right on the river, and we got to go... we got to go down to Riverfront Park and just go hang out doing downtown stuff. We did one of the little trolley rides that goes up on like a cable car type of ride. I played a street piano. That's cool. It was one of those parks that actually had a couple pianos out there that someone had like donated, and they were all painted and looked really cool, and just one of those public pianos with a big note on it saying, "Play me."
I've never seen one.
Yeah, I've never actually seen one either. But like at certain like city parks and stuff, you'll see just a piano out in the open that is just there for anyone to sit down and play. So I actually sat down and played a little bit. It was pretty cool. And then we went to Manitou Park. It's a very, very beautiful park up there. Saw lots of flowers, and there's like a Japanese Zen garden and stuff. I'm sure none of this sounds all that impressive to you since you live in fucking Colorado, but, you know. It was impressive to us, goddammit. Traded in our 110 degree days for like a nice 78. And then, yeah, other than that, just hung out at the hotel and ate at some good restaurants.
Right on, man. I'm glad you got a good chance and good time to do some R&R and not have to worry about
Yep, I'm back to work on Monday. So I literally just flew back today, and I'm flying out on Monday back to San Francisco. I got to go back to Rohnert Park again. Small little town in Sonoma County. So I'll be up in wine country. Not doing anything fun, unfortunately. Anyways, how's your week been?
pretty good. Tried sighting in my rifle and worked on the desk this after the new desk. Decided, I think I told you I'm going to do a custom desk.
Yep.
For my custom computer.
You mentioned that.
Got my bow fixed, so for free, which was really cool. The guy who did my bowstring, I took it back to him and he fixed it for me.
Awesome, man. And so,
Which is-
what's the latest on the computer aside from the desk piece? You're still waiting to purchase the graphic card, or?
Yeah, and that was going to be my sort of subject for today. My decided rather than talk politics, I'm going to talk video games and computers.
Cool.
So today's subject, today's discussion, is the 1080, 1060 Super graphics cards that just came out. That are the exact same price. Yeah, 2060, 2070, 2080. Same price, same exact price as the originals, except they're faster.
So they're like a TI version of all of those?
Yes.
Okay, so they're not doing 2080 Ti, it's 2080 Super?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, get
That's
that.
the exact same
Get
price
that.
as
Do it.
as the 2060.
Do it. The bang for your buck is... Is it the same... Now, are they discounting the non-super ones?
So they're gonna have to, right? Because nobody's gonna buy them, right? So you're gonna have to discount them. So they did it as sort of like a precursor to AMD to Radeon putting out their.
Yeah.
So the question
the
is
is that the Ryzen series or the?
I think so. Yeah. So
the
question is, the 2080 Super comes out in like next week, the 23rd.
Okay.
The only problem is I've already ordered the water jacket for the 2080 graphics card, so it will not work with the new one.
Wait, really?
No, because it's specifically designed for the Republic of Gamers Strix version. And even if you were to have the original 2080 Founders, it would not work with the 2080 Super. It's a different setup.
Okay.
Different card.
Well, shoot then.
So the question is do I wait for the discount and get the 2080? See, the problem is you're always going to be chasing the latest and greatest.
I know.
At some point, you just have to draw the line and be like, all right, I'm going to get this one. So I'm thinking I'm going to get the 2080 Strix card, the ROG Strix non-super version.
Okay. And you're just gonna get the best deal you can get, and you're not gonna.
Correct.
Maybe. I mean, like, are you looking at like within the next 2 weeks and just monitor it over a certain window of time?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is I mean, how soon should I buy it? The problem is it is literally the last piece.
Right. So when are the super ones coming out?
They're already out.
Oh, they're already out. Okay, so I would expect if a discount's gonna hit, it should have already hit, right? Or
so the 2080 has not come out yet. It comes out on the 23rd of.
So you'd have to wait, what, 10 days, maybe?
10 days and then X amount of days for a discount.
I mean, I feel like usually those discounts hit, like, pretty much congruently with the release of the new card. Because it's like a way for them to push sales of both cards. Like, they know people are going to be looking for the new latest and greatest, but they might be able to sell a few additional of the older line by discounting it.
So that's what I'm hoping for.
Seems reasonable. Well, shit, man. So you are like possibly 2 weeks away? I mean, obviously you have your vacation, so it'll be after that.
Right, so I wasn't even going to order the new card until Wednesday anyway.
Right.
So this Wednesday. So, which means that I wouldn't have it until I got back.
Yeah.
So it's really not pushing the timeline back that far, maybe a week. So, yeah, I'm thinking when I get back, So I get back. So I leave Wednesday, and I get back the following Tuesday.
Okay.
So I think that's when I'll order it, so that way it gets there on the weekend.
So you're not here next weekend, right?
I am not. No.
All right. So notice to all Rasinkas out there, we're gonna stream both nights on the nursing home next weekend. Hopefully we can get Christina on too, so we can...
Calling all Rasinkas!
Calling all Rasinkas! Spread the word! Far and wide, nursing home stream. Wait, are you going to be available Thursday night? Or you said you're heading out Wednesday?
I'm heading out Wednesday.
Okay. So man, I might even do the midweek stream on the nursing home too, if anybody is available. Well, man, yeah, at a certain point, it's like you've waited this long already. It doesn't hurt to, you know, like, give yourself an extra week or two to just see if any discounts pop up. But at the same time, yeah, I feel like there is a certain line you have to draw to say, like, you know, I'll chase a discount up to a point.
If it drops to down $200, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Because it's currently 800.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think that'd be reasonable. And I forget, you know, they've changed, the pricing has kind of slid upwards since I bought the card. Like, I bought my 980 Ti, the GTX 980 Ti, and I want to say I spent like $600 on that.
The 2080 Ti is going for $1,200 right now.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, so I think it was like you know, they had the GTX Titan that was 1,000 or 1,100 or whatever, and then it was the 980 Ti was like just a hair below that, and then the 980 was like 500, 550, and then you could get the 970 for like 350 to 400. But now I think with the 2080 series or 2000 series, whatever the fuck you call it, like all the prices just scooted up by a couple $100.
Yep.
Goddamn cryptocurrency miners.
So that's the plan, is not this week but next week order the card on sale. I'll probably actually be in Washington when I order. Probably be sitting there going, oh, price alert, $600.
Yeah.
But or wait till I get back on Tuesday, depending. I think like Amazon Day is one of those. So
oh yeah, Amazon Prime Day. So Rasinka, you can do Thursday, sweet. And then I have to do my midweek stream on Thursday anyways, because I won't be getting back from California until later Tuesday night. And then it's Nolan's birthday the next day. I'm actually flying out on me and my wife's anniversary, so that's lovely. I had to decide, do I either miss our anniversary or miss his birthday, because I had to pick a day to go out and do this stupid training.
those are terrible options.
Yeah. Yeah, and I missed Isla's birthday for work travel, and then my own birthday for work travel in December. I'm just an asshole.
Do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Not cheaper. Hold on. Tagson says, by the way, Russ, you bought the Ryzen 7 2700, and what I was thinking is the Ryzen 3000 series. Yeah, I am not familiar with the Ryzen numbering, versioning. My very first graphic card, baby's first graphic card, was like a Radeon 5770 or something.
I still have my first one.
Yeah, you do. And then I've been on NVIDIA ever since. I mean, their graphic cards are generally the best. I mean, I think AMD occasionally leapfrogs them, but they usually don't stay on top for too long. So, awesome, man. I like that's. So by the end of July, we will be hopefully playing with your new computer in full swing.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's the goal anyway. There's a few other pieces I gotta order, like a I gotta get a whatchamacallit. Another thing of water, coolant.
And you got all your SSDs and everything you want. Are you putting a Blu-ray drive or anything like that in it?
No.
No?
I mean, no, because Blu-ray is just kind of dead.
Okay. Well, you know what? There's one use that I have found, and that is if you have a library card. Well, you know, if you use Spotify or whatever, this is a moot point. But I like to, you know, still collect albums and, like, you know, keep a library of music. The library is fantastic for, like, having a lot of good, like, not just popular music, but just lots and lots of music, and you can check out a CD from the library and go take it home and rip it on your computer.
Oh, nice.
So it's nice to have a Blu-ray drive, so we can do that. But that is about the only time I put a disc in my computer anymore.
Yeah, the only I would have to get the USB version of Windows, but I mean, other than that, I did get the M2 form factor SSD for my OS, so it reads and writes at 3.3 gigabits.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a new SSD form factor. Plugs right into the motherboard. Stupid.
Huh.
Yeah, it's an SSD. It's a new SSD stuff. So that will be. I do have one more slot if I wanted to put one on there, but I got a half terabyte for $100. The 2 terabytes are still $500, but.
Wow.
So I do have an old SSD, but I think I'm just gonna double up on my SSDs, maybe get another 500 gig, because this one still good, but it's always good to, you know, replace replace equipment.
Sorry, did you say you are or are not doing a RAID configuration?
What type?
Well, one or zero. I mean, right? I don't remember.
No.
I can never remember which is which, but you can either do the striping or the mirroring. I always like doing mirroring, just so that everything is naturally backed up, but you're just as well off having a separate external drive to back things up to. Or the cloud.
Yeah, I have nothing that important to back up, honestly. Like, if I lost everything, it would be my games, which is all on Steam, so...
Yeah. See, we have decades of photos and...
The photos I put on a separate, like a separate thumb drive, a 500 gig thumb drive. So that way it's just not plugged.
What if that thumb drive goes out, Matt? Come on.
Well,
Come on.
Not too worried about both going out. The chances of that are pretty slim to none.
We got another Unbreaking 3 in here. That'll be nice to have.
So yeah, it's looking pretty soon here. Just one more thing of coolant, 2 more fittings, the graphics card, and I do need a new mouse and a new monitor, but that can wait. I mean, I'm not too overly concerned about when the monitor gets in. Well, that'll be next month, because I'm getting Alienware.
Yeah.
It's got FreeSync and G-Sync.
And it's what, 144 hertz?
120, I believe. It can overclock to 120.
Damn. So you're gonna run your games at higher than 60 frames per second? You're gonna be true master race.
Probably. I mean, it's set up that way, so why not?
Yeah, why not? Crank up the power and yeah.
It's got, like I said, it's got the FreeSync and the G-Sync,
Oh,
so...
And Rasinka asks, what's the case, Matt? Is the case sexy? You should post a picture of it in old folks' Discord.
I only have a picture on my phone. I don't have one on my computer yet.
Get Discord on your phone.
But you can Google it. It's the Thermaltake P3. So it's actually sort of a builder's case. So it has no sides to it. It's open. And it just has a tempered glass front. So it just kind of sits with the sides open to allow, air to kind of flow in.
Yeah, and I've seen a picture. It looks really cool.
It has a ginormous fucking radiator, big enough to cool a motorcycle.
Sweet.
I think it's I think the radiator is almost 2 feet. It's fucking big.
Yeah, I think one of the things that turned me off of even trying liquid cooling is just buying an aftermarket like heat sink with fan. Like in my previous computer, it could barely fit in the case. Like it pisses me off that you can order stuff like that and the form factor can totally not fit.
Oh yeah. That's why I've got this case. So a lot of the cases now, especially like they have these like builders cases, if you will, that are made with just tons of room. I mean, you've seen mine. I mean, it's pretty fucking ginormous.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, here, let me give you a tour of the latest progress here. If you come over here to this side. So, here, turn around real quick. So the way that I'm doing the mining now is this is basically the new floor level here, and we're just shaving it down like 4 blocks at a time. So what I'm doing is I'm going around, I am trying to unearth, excavate the entire stronghold. And you see this comes all the way out over here, so I brought this all the way over to this side. And so once we get the entire floor here down to the level we're at right now, then we're gonna...
Oh shit, there's a little room over there we haven't been in.
Yeah, we'll definitely want to explore. There's a few areas I think in there that we haven't explored yet. But yeah, once we get this all down to this level, then we'll take it down another 4 blocks. We'll just keep going down further and further until this whole thing is like completely excavated. This thing just goes on and on. Like it's a pretty big structure. So anyway, I'm just
okay. I'm
dig where you want. I just wanted to show you where I had.
Alright, yeah, no, it looks good. I'm widening out the base, so when you look down, you see is just this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I like to widen the base.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, girl.
Alright, so you know what? I think I'm gonna hop on Twitch. Just
sweet.
Because.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really glad you liked your thing and it got there okay.
Yeah, dude, that's really awesome.
Paranoid about the thing getting bent. I was like, oh god. So I put it in a box and it seemed to work.
Yeah, I was surprised you didn't roll it up or anything. Like.
No, I didn't want to roll it up. I didn't want to.
Well, yeah, because then you always have to like go and like let it sit there to get all the bendies out.
Nope. And like I said, he autographed it, so it's original.
Yeah, so cool, so cool. And everybody on Twitch has seen it too.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I've never gotten you like a birthday present. I don't know. I know you're not big on birthday presents, but I felt like I just want to do something nice. And I thought of it. I saw it and it reminded me of you, and I was Or I saw the guy's artwork, and I was like, you know what? That'd be kind of cool to get something nice for Seth. So,
well, let it be
ta-da!
said. Let it be known. Matthew is a good friend.
I try.
Yeah. Thanks, man. And Rosika says that her case is a mini ITX, and the guy that helped her has sworn off ever building with those cases again.
The minis are pretty cool.
I like the idea of the form factor, but yeah, having enough time just working with a regular ATX form factor, I don't want to fuck with anything smaller than that. If anything, I want to go larger. Just do a big old box.
I really like having, because I got big hands. And you know what they say about big hands, right? It's really
you have
hard
a tiny penis.
It's really hard to get in tiny computer cases.
Yeah.
So.
Also, your penis is small.
Yeah, it's
because all the size in your body went to your hands. Get it? You get it? Nope, you don't? Okay, makes no sense. I know. Oh. Well, let's see. So what else do we have going on? So some other things that we can do if we wanted to work on any of our other projects at any point. We could head back to Sky Island base. We could flesh that village out a little bit more, or work on the interior of that clifftop castle. Since
whatever you want to do. You're kind of calling the shot.
I don't want to call the shots, man. Tell me, what should we do? Do we want to go exploring? I don't know that there's anything we need to particularly explore for, other than it would be really cool to find a new jungle. But we don't technically need to do any of that. And as we get lower on this, we'll eventually start to hit diamond. We're still at y = 31, so we've got a little ways to go, but
so I will be leaving for Washington, not Spokane, but
right.
Tuesday, so should be interesting.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious what your take on it is, as someone coming from not a desert place. Obviously, Seattle's way different than Spokane, so other than them both being up north.
Yeah. Colorado Springs is really green, so I mean, I think I sent you a picture where it's just literally just rolling hills and mountains that are just covered in green.
Yeah, we really do want to do a Colorado vacation.
I would take you guys to some of the best food and outdoor activities. The only problem is you really have to the altitude can really hit you.
Yeah, I think I'd do okay, since my dad used to live on Mount Lemmon, and that was at 8,000 feet. I was totally used to that. And Denver's what?
Yeah. 5,000.
Is it Mile High City?
Yeah, so we're at 6,700 feet.
Oh, you're higher than Denver?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Colorado Springs was lower. Or maybe I'm thinking of Fort Collins.
Yeah, Fort Collins is lower.
Oh, I don't know why I get the two of those confused.
Yeah, and then so where I go hunting is at 10,700. So it's 2 miles up.
And what's the highest peak in the continental United States? Is that it, or does it go? Is there one in California that goes up to 12,000?
I don't. Oh no, Pikes Peak is 15, so it's. And that's not the tallest mountain.
In the continental U.S., I think it might be. I mean, like in Alaska, you might have some peaks that go higher, but man.
Yeah, Pikes Peak is literally, I don't know, 30 minutes from my.
Quick, somebody Google. What is the tallest mountain peak in the continental U.S.? Go!
So yeah, the altitude can really hit you hard if you're not ready for it, or if you try to do outdoor activity. So that's also why we have the U.S. Olympic Training Center here. Is that's where all the Olympians train. So that way, they get a super.
Yeah, it's like the Super Saiyans in Dragon Ball Z training under 100 times Earth's gravity.
It really is, dude. Because let me tell you, I can go. I run and work out up here, and then I'll go down to like Tucson or sea level or something, and I could literally go for it. It's pretty nuts.
Well, that air is a little bit thinner.
Yeah, it is. And then when I go hunting, like hauling all your hunting gear up the fucking mountains, ugh. So
6190 meters, Tagson. Oh, are you gonna make me convert that to feet? Ugh.
19,000 feet.
It's 19,000.
19 and change, maybe 20.
Rough. No, it's a little under 19.
3.3, I think, right?
Is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't remember what a meter is compared to a yard. Oh, there you go. 20,000 feet. Denali.
Oh, Mount Denali. Okay, that's in Washington. No. God, I don't even know where it is.
Yeah, where's Mount Denali? It's a big country, you guys. Even though I'm from the U.S., I don't know half of our own geography.
Alaska. Yeah, that doesn't count.
Okay, yeah. So I was saying, yeah.
Continental United States.
Yeah, continental United States would be all 48 main states, not including Alaska and Hawaii. Yeah, because Alaska's got our tallest peaks by a fair bit. But like continental U.S., it's either going to be in California or Colorado.
Washington.
Maybe it's Washington. I don't know.
I know Colorado's got the most 14ers. I think we've got 12 or 13. 14. 14ers is a 14,000 foot mountain for those of you non-mountain people.
Yeah, my dad used to be way into rock
Mount
climbing.
Whitney,
so
Alaska, and Mount Whitney is in California. 14,000 feet.
Okay.
Really? Because how big is Pikes Peak?
Where's Pikes Peak?
Right next door to my house.
Oh.
14,100 feet.
Oh, so
which is
all close.
Which is 400 feet. 400 feet shy of the tallest mountain in the continental United States. And yes, you can go to the top. They actually have a donut shop at the top of Pikes Peak. It's the world's tallest donut shop.
Well, awesome.
Here, I'll show you guys. So out my back door. Let's see if I can find it here.
There's a giant penis on a wall and a fresh pair of boobs. You gotta come see the boobs we did for you, Matt. In the nursing home. We gave you boobs for your penis. Whitney is 11th in the USA, including Alaska, and Pikes is 39.
So if you click that link, it will take you to that's right outside my back. It's called Garden of the Gods. It is a super cool, super rare rock structure that only exists in Colorado. Nowhere else in the world you get rock formations like that. The plates actually collided and caused these red rocks to kind of shoot up from the ground.
Well, you know what? We have a Grand fucking Canyon. Do you have a Grand Canyon?
Yep.
No, you don't.
No. Yeah, Garden of the Gods, and it's super green, and yeah. So that's I can literally see those right outside my back. So, and the guy who used to own it, who actually owned all of Colorado Springs and then donated all of the land, his name was, oh man, I can't remember his name. But he owned like 5,000 acres out here, and he was a successful businessman, oil tycoon, something like that. And he actually owned this thing called the Broadmoor Hotel and Resort, and he owned the zoo on his property. He actually had a zoo on his property, and when he died, he had a shrine, clock tower, to keep his remains for him and his wife, and then he donated all the property to the public to stay free and open to the public forever.
Well, how generous.
Yep.
Yeah, if we ever move to Colorado, I think our target area would probably be Centennial.
Okay, yep.
And that's because it is very close to where one of our office locations is. So
yep, I'm familiar.
I kind of just default assumption I'm staying with my job for the rest of my career. So if I ever relocate anywhere, it's got to be somewhere that I can stay at my company.
Oh, you guys got to come out here. It is so beautiful. Yeah. Denver's a little bit more progressive than Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs is still very conservative. I mean, we've got the Focus on the Family headquarters out here, which is a pro-life Christian group.
Sorry, I threw up in my mouth a little.
So, yeah, Colorado Springs is a lot more conservative than Denver, but we actually have 5 military bases in Colorado Springs. 6, I think, 5 or 6. So
you know what's surprising is we were watching something on Colorado today, just like a YouTube like compilation video of like 10 of the best towns, and Colorado is full of a lot of really small towns with incredibly high education levels, which is kind of unusual for small towns. Like some of them have like 92 to 95% high school graduation rate.
Yep.
Which is like super high compared to some areas. And then like one of the small towns, I think like over 60% of the people in the town have a bachelor's degree or higher.
Yep.
Which it's interesting. I wonder why so many, like how you get so many educated people concentrated in a specific area, or if it's a cultural thing.
The quality of life, the culture. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of this weird group of people that live here and come here, where they want educated, they want physically fit. I mean, they're all pioneers and miners, you know, that sort of had to just kind of cut their own swath of land out and, you know, make do with what they had.
Isn't that kind of how Arizona is too? Isn't that how we should be?
Yeah,
we're not exactly winning any awards when it comes to education here.
No, I think you guys are dead last.
Yeah, we're like 48th.
I couldn't say enough nice things about where I absolutely love it. I would never move ever again. I've been all over the U.S.
And this is the first time I've ever heard you say that, so I know you mean it, because I think everywhere you've lived before, it was like you were excited to move there. Oh, this is going to be great. And then within a month or two, it would just be, oh, God, fuck D.C., fuck Pennsylvania. I mean, you gave it your best shot, and you finally did find the perfect place.
I really like the people, the culture, every day people are outdoors every day. If you're not going outdoors after work, then you know you are definitely the minority, because everybody is outdoors at the end of work.
You know what? If I lived in a place like that, I'd be outdoors all the time too. But I don't. I live in hell, so it's not fun to be outdoors in hell.
most people don't have air conditioners because the weather's always nice and green. Yeah, I just cannot say enough nice things about where I live. I love it.
That's great. It's always nice to be able to reflect and truly enjoy what you have in front of you. I think most people, no matter where they are, they'd gravitate towards finding enough negative things to never truly be happy anywhere. But
oh, there's a zombie in our base down below.
There's a snake in our boots.
The Denver actually just tried passing a law that legalized mushrooms.
Yeah, I thought that did pass.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, that's cool. Good for Colorado. Hey, the psilocybin, they've done some like crazy studies, and it actually has some very serious medicinal values for people with certain mental disorders.
That's exactly what it's for, is for treating PTSD.
Yep. So, you know, that's the crazy thing. Like, you think about the natural stuff out there that are categorized as drugs. A lot of that stuff, they have found very legit use cases. Like, man, the marijuana is used for treating certain forms of epilepsy, and it's like the only drug that's effective, and it's incredibly effective.
Well, that is good for treating, you know, helping with the side effects of cancer. So. Germany would be kind of cool to go, just because it's something different. Texan, so I don't know. Germany's on my list of places to go. Arizona's full of softies, absolutely. Well, yeah, I don't know. Arizona's weird. I don't know what the orange go down means. Racinka. If you like the internet but want to be in nature. I do not. I like to turn my shit off when I go outdoors. No signal.
Oh, man, I love the internet when I'm in nature. Sorry, Bridget popped her head in. I had to
That's fine, yeah.
Oh, and what's up, Fuel Hauler? How are you doing? I missed you,
if you like the internet. I'm not outdoorsy. I spend most of the day sort of out. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the nice thing, is being outdoors when you work. It's much more pleasurable because the weather is just nice. We actually have the rodeo Hall of Fame and in Colorado Springs. So we actually just had a huge rodeo championship here, where you get to see all these like world famous cowboys. You know, where they do the 8-second bull ride, and they have a lot of horses. And I don't know if we have a lot of farm towards the east side of Colorado, heading towards what is that, Kansas? Because Kansas is right next door. I think it's Kansas. So where you get lots of.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, nothing. I'm just talking to people in chat.
Oh. Well, so Fuel Hauler had said Illinois gets recreational on January 1. I didn't know Illinois was the latest one added to the list. So how many states is recreational legal? Is it 8 states now, or is it up to 10?
Well, are you counting DC?
Sure, yeah, because I know Washington and Colorado were the first two, and then I think California, Oregon, and DC all kind of happen around that same time, and then I guess Nevada also. It's amazing just how quickly that's happening, you know?
Well, yeah, a lot of people are figuring out that it was all just bull.
Yep, reefer madness. It's a hell of an effective campaign.
So, yep. I do want to go to Australia sometime, Rasinka. It's on my list of that and New Zealand. I've always wanted to hike through New Zealand. Spend a good month just hiking through, doing the Te Aurora, the Great Trail that they have. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, I would love to go to Australia. That'd be so cool.
Speaking of Australia, actually, a buddy of mine who I used to play World of Warcraft with, he lives in Perth, which is just about as fucking middle of nowhere as you can get in Australia. It's on the west side. If I ever go to the west side of Australia, I'd go say hi to him, but I don't know. I don't know what all there is in Australia besides, you know, they got some exotic animals, kangaroo.
Great Barrier Reef. What's
Yeah,
left of it?
they got the reef.
Motherfuckers bleaching the ocean. Hey,
I'd
what's up, Birdstar?
I'd have to, seriously, on my list of places to go, Australia's on there. I don't know if it's at the top at the moment.
Yeah, I think I'd probably mentioned this on stream before, but one of our clients, one of the guys that worked for the city, he kind of had this goal to visit every continent. And then a couple of years ago, he finally completed his objective, and his last continent was Antarctica. And
oh, wow.
I don't know. I just thought that's a really cool goal. So you'd have to go to Australia if that was your goal, because they are their own continent. They're both their own island, country, and continent, right?
That's kind of a misnomer, an island.
I mean, yeah, technically North and South America are also an island. One very large island.
Every continent would be an island.
Alright, so I think in a little bit here we can start getting back to some dynamite blasting. Oh, and I want to remember to leave my guy AFK at our mob farm, because I want to get some gunpowder seriously stocked back up. But yeah, I want to wait until I don't want us to blast too close to the stronghold.
Coffee would be kind of cool. I definitely would like to. It would be kind of cool to. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely have to think about that one. Like what all I would do in Australia. I've just never thought about it. I'm sure there's plenty to do. Just never like sat down and figured it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I've still never been outside the US, so I have a very, very long list of places that I would eventually want to go see. I don't even know where I would begin. Like maybe
Europe.
Maybe with Canada. It's a shorter flight.
Europe is definitely a cool place to go to, because I mean, once you get in, you know, you can pretty much travel any.
Yeah, access to a lot of different cultures in a relatively small geographic span. It is interesting though how you kind of get that with the US too. Like, even though we're all one country, just some parts of the US are just so culturally different than other parts.
Oh hell yeah.
I mean, like,
that's why I like Europe. I mean, you can There's so much to do and see.
Like, if you were to just go to Colorado one day and Louisiana the next, I think you would feel
Holy
like you were in two completely different universes, not just countries.
Oh, absolutely. Especially Louisiana. Holy crap.
Yeah.
There's some very fine folks in Louisiana. I liked Louisiana, actually. They're very hospitable. The food was very strange.
Very
but
what?
It was definitely strange. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually want to eat any Louisiana cuisine because...
Oh, dude, you gotta...
Yeah.
Gator tail and
No,
boudin.
see, I don't want that. I don't want that. No.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm vegetarian, man. I don't want to eat lizards.
Oh, come on. You gotta try it.
No, not trying a lizard. Don't want to eat
then they got
cold-blooded animals.
boudin sausages. Yeah, I tell you right now, if you're a vegan going to Louisiana, it's not gonna go well for you.
Yeah.
Because they eat everything on everything. If it comes from an animal, they have a recipe for it.
It's like mozzarella stuffed testicles, breaded and fried with bacon wrapped around.
So when I went there, we stopped and got boudin balls, and boudin is a type of sausage. So we got boudin balls and a pound of cracklins, which is just fried fat. It's cooked down,
Fried
animal fat. Basically cooked fat. I have a quote from people from Louisiana, and that is, I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna try to cook it.
Gross, man. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have this thing where I don't like foods that are completely gross. Call it a debilitating disorder, but fuck gross food.
I definitely like trying something new because you never know if you like it or not. One thing that everyone swore that I would like in Pennsylvania was and again, we're talking about just different states, being just that much different. Was Pennsylvania? They have this stuff called scrapple. If you can find it in the store, try it.
Scrapple?
Yes, I think it's fucking terribly disgusting, but it's basically meat. It's sausage. However, it's sort of cooked like a sausage on the outside, where it's the kind of got that crispy cooked texture to it, but the inside is soft and mushy.
Okay.
And it tastes like bologna. I was not a fan. So scrapple is just leftover animal parts ground up and put into a like bologna.
Well, I'm glad people are using all of the animal, That's a positive thing.
Well, it's like Spam, right? Same shit as Spam. But not a fan of scrapple at all. I went in a restaurant, and the girl there, she's like, "Oh yeah, you love scrapple." I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. So out comes this little plate of scrapple. I took one bite. I was like, "Oh my god, this fucking shit is terrible." She's like, "What do you mean? This is the best stuff ever. It's the best scrapple in the state." And I was like, "If this is the best the state has to offer, I'm good."
This puts the crap in scrapple.
Yeah, dude. And then I ran into a guy at work who was from Pennsylvania. And I was like, "Dude, do you like scrapple?" He's like, "Oh my god, scrapple's the best." So it's definitely one of those cultural things you just gotta.
Yeah, fair enough. You know what? If other people like it, who am I to judge? Just don't make me eat it. That's all.
Fuel Hauler says scrapple is a comfort food. So Fuel Hauler, how do you know scrapple? Are you from Pennsylvania or the East Coast, northeastern coast? And Rosenka, I would totally take you up on that deal to tour Australia. It would be fun.
We'll all tour it together.
I would definitely have a lot of fun in Australia. Not sure what I would do yet, but I'm sure it'd be a lot of fun. I definitely try to go out and do something different everywhere I go. Like I definitely try to go to the local bars and clubs. In Italy, they're called discotecas. So all the Italians they get all dressed up to go to the disco.
Oh, very cool. Well, we will soon remember what it's like to be adults and doing adult things. Our kids are getting older.
Oh, yeah.
We never have anyone to watch the kids, so...
Well, if you lived in Colorado, I could watch them for you.
Easier said than done.
Nope. All you gotta do is move out here.
You gotta build an entire practice out in Colorado to justify moving out there, and it's gonna take some time. If I can somehow magically find a client or two and win a couple jobs out there and be able to have a little more leverage when I request certain things, maybe.
So Fuel Hauler says he spent a lot of times in New Orleans, Lafayette, eating boudin. Oh yeah, I really like boudin, and they definitely the Southern hospitality is totally there is such thing as Southern hospitality, and it is big. It's yes sir, yes ma'am, shaking hands and being it's just Southern hospitality is a thing.
Yeah,
and it is.
And so is Southern racism, unfortunately. The two go hand in hand in a weird, just perverted kind of way. Yeah, I mean, it is true, though. Like, to your face, those people are very, generally very friendly, and they're hospitable, It's an appropriate word.
Oh, yeah.
But, they will judge you for the color of your skin.
Less and less now.
That's true. I like to think in general it's getting a little bit better as time goes on. Yeah, fuel hauler. Well, technically I'm an electrical engineer, but I work on traffic management software, so you might as well say I'm a traffic engineer at this point. Spent more time doing that in my career than any of my actual schooling, so...
Which is kind of surprising because we're as a state we're growing so fast, and we're a much more progressive city.
Oh yeah, you'd think it grows slower. People would be having less babies.
Well, I think we're one of the fastest growing states in the nation, actually.
It wouldn't surprise me. It's pretty much the general consensus is Colorado rules. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say, "Ugh, Colorado, fuck that place." You don't hear that.
Nope, you don't. Except for people who are native here, that
people that are gonna hate living anywhere.
Well, they're just unhappy with all the new people moving in here. So.
Yeah, fair enough. And yes, Rosinka, I would totally let you babysit. I would pawn my kids off on you, and me and my wife would just go explore Australia, backpack across Australia. Can you do that? Can you do that, Rosinka? Can you backpack across Australia?
Probably not all of Australia, dude. It's kind of a big place. It's a big island.
Oh, I know. How does the size of Australia compare to Texas?
I think Australia is like the size of the continental U.S., dude.
I don't think it's quite that large. Oh. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit smaller. Wow, it is about the same size as the U.S., says Rosinka. God damn. It's always hard to tell on a globe because, you know, as you get further north, they stretch the size of, you know, they show Greenland as like this monstrous.
So Australia is 77.7 million square kilometers, and the U.S. is approximately 9. So the U.S. is 1.2 million kilometers bigger. But basically Australia covers almost the whole if you were to overlay the two.
Okay. Well, shit.
So
I'm learning some shit today.
You could backpack across it, but might not make it to the other side.
We'll need a big ass backpack. Well, I mean, people backpack across the U.S. I've read a book when I was a kid of a guy that walked across America. Forrest Gump did it. Remember him? Okay, yeah, let's take some of this random shit that we clearly do not need over here.
I want to go repair my stuff.
Okay. Towns are a little few and far between away from the coast here, even on the coast. Yeah. Yeah, I've always heard, well, both from you guys on stream and just in general, that, you know, the populations are definitely concentrated around the coastal areas in Australia.
Here on the East Coast, you can't go more than 10 minutes without hitting a town.
Yeah.
Like if you're heading on the around like New York City area or Boston or Massachusetts, DC, literally 10 minutes you hit another town. It's almost impossible to get lost.
Yeah. I mean, even here in Arizona, it's like, yeah.
Tucson to Phoenix is a good stretch. Even Tucson says.
Yeah, but there's still Casa Grande and Picacho, and there's like 4 little towns.
Dude, Picacho does not fucking count as a town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it fucking does.
I think Picacho is a census-designated area. I don't even think it fucking has a town.
Motherfucker just shot me. Oh, there he is. I don't know where this fool dropped from. Okay, somewhere. Oh, I bet he's up here. I bet this is where they're spawning. Matthew, you have created dark crevasses.
Meh.
Henceforth with from whence mobs are spawning, dude.
What?
Oh, you left the game.
Seriously?
Yep. Seriously.
Alright, I gotta take the dog out. He is telling me he needs to go outside, so I will be...
Okay. Alright, what?
I'm gonna disconnect so my computer doesn't fucking crack.
That's not a bad idea.
Alright, be right back.
Okay. shit can just go in there. And I am just trashing so much stone these days. Oh, anyways, so yeah, have I missed any messages here, guys? I'm sorry if I have. Rosinka, your hometown is 150,000 people. It's a large regional area. Your grandparents' hometown was 1,000. Yeah, when I was much younger, we lived in a very, very small town of just a few thousand people. We lived in a town called Berrien Springs, Michigan, and then I was born in Fort Worth, Texas, and I lived in a really small town called Keene, Texas. I want to say each of these only had a few thousand people. Very small. Okay, so what I gotta do, I think... kind of want to blame Matt here. I feel like he created some little crevices. All right, back to work. Carve all of this back. And then, yeah, we'll definitely be able to start blasting large parts of this from this level down. And we'll need to because, yeah, if we're at Y31, we have a ways to go. Kind of sad how quickly I've been going through these pickaxes. I wish there was an unbreaking 4 sometimes.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Close eye on this pickaxe. Do not want it to break. Tagson says, well, we have 1.3 million people in the whole country in Estonia. 425k live in capital, and the other two major towns have 100k and 40k.
I think we've got like 20 million in New York City.
Yeah. Yeah, we have many cities with, 4 million or more people. And I mean, when I say that, I mean like the metro areas. Because, I mean, yeah, like New York City itself may not have like that huge number. But when you consider the area and all of its boroughs and like,
No, New York City is that big. Well, I mean, Manhattan, Queens, I mean, those are all part of New York City.
Right.
Okay, well, there is no New York City. It's just all those boroughs combined.
Yeah.
New York City is comprised of Queens and Manhattan and yeah, I'm trying to think of all the LA is
like the New York
out.
City metro area. Well, no, technically Los Angeles is one of the cities in the LA metro area. Just like Phoenix, just like Phoenix is
right
one specific city in the Phoenix metro area. But if you were talking about population, you might as well include Glendale and Scottsdale and Peoria and all the cities that make it up, because driving through, you would never know that you're going from city to city. It all just feels like one big ass place.
I think New York City is all boroughs. I don't think there's a New York City, like a town called New York City. It's just all those.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. No.
Huh. All right.
I'm looking it up right now. So New York City comprises of 5 boroughs. So there you go. New York City is 5 boroughs put together.
So totally different concept entirely than a city like
Yep.
Phoenix. Because, yeah, there are no boroughs here. Alright. Sweet. Getting lots and lots and lots of shit.
But population of New York City... $8.6 million. And let me tell you, if you ever go there, it fucking feels like 8.6 million.
Yeah.
But it's pretty awesome. I mean, you can get food at any point, any type of food you want at any time of day.
Yeah.
Within walking distance.
Yeah, that's crazy. We have a good number of cities that are big like that. Like Phoenix, I want to say the Phoenix metro area is like 5 or 6 million. Los Angeles metro area is somewhat similar. Same goes for San Francisco.
LA metro area is ginormous, dude.
Yeah, I think it's at least 5 or 6 million. But I want to say, I feel like Phoenix is up there with those, and it at times was like higher in the list than others. And I don't remember what the last ranking was of largest cities.
4 million in Los Angeles, 8.6 in New York City. 325 million in the whole country.
Oh boy. That's a lot of millions.
It is. We actually have but we also have lots of land. So that's part of our prosperity is our land. God damn it.
Disconnected. You playing wired or wireless tonight?
Wired.
Motherfucker. Well, we're gonna find out real soon. It's gonna be... We gotta take some kind of a crazy bet to see how the saga of this performance stuff, how it concludes.
Yeah, we're gonna find out real soon. I'm super excited. I'm kind of tired of looking at this case behind me, but
yeah,
I'm very nervous about it as well. I mean, first time running liquid cooling, because liquid and computer parts don't go well together. So a lot of custom piping and custom fitting, and
yep,
definitely a first. So I'll be curious to see how it works.
Yeah, man.
Kind of very nervous about it, and to see about how long all the components work, because it's the lighting is actually one of the key features of the machine. Is all the lighting is addressable RGBs on everything, motherboard, processor, fans, it all lights up, and it's supposed to light up in unison with some software. So
Awesome, it's rad as hell.
yeah, so I can either have it like beat with the music and change colors, or you can do it with whatever's on screen. It'll project that background color. It'll do all kinds of cool little patterns.
Awesome.
But each piece is like 16.8 million color combinations for each LED.
And what would you say is the total dollar amount that this will amount to when it's all said and done? Did you break the 3,000 mark?
With a monitor, maybe. So case 150, graphics card. I actually just checked it. Graphics card is down $80 since I last saved it. So it's down to $720. So happy about that. Graphics card would be about $600. I'm hoping. Motherboard was $200. RAM was $200. Processor was $400. All the cooling stuff maybe $700 because the pump was $200. The CPU cooler was $100. Piping was $20. Radiator was $100. Coolant was $40.
Well, I've lost track, but that
Yeah,
sounds like well over 2,000
yeah.
easily.
The
Tagson says, computers and water don't mix well, while we have Microsoft here dumping servers into the sea to cool them. Is that really happening?
Yeah, so they have a supercomputer array where they submerge the whole thing underwater.
Oh, like a huge...
Yeah, it's a submersible ship, I believe. Is one of the things they were talking about doing, or are doing.
All right, I've got an interesting topic of conversation here. So what would it take to set up residence in international waters and be able to do whatever the fuck you wanted?
Well, you'd have to have a ship.
Right, I know a ship. But can you just, like, go find a place in international waters and build your own little utopia and nobody can fuck with you? Or are all those waters claimed?
Everyone can fuck with you.
Well, what if you're a member of the Geneva Convention?
Well, I mean, there's obviously open water laws, but I mean, you know, at that point, I mean, who are you going to call if you ever run into trouble? And I think every country has like a buffer, like several 100-mile buffer.
Right, but there are areas of the sea that no country has technically laid claim to. I mean, is it like squatters' rights? Like, if I go camping in the middle of the ocean, I'm there for 14 days, I own it?
No, it's all nobody owns it. So that's actually a UN resolution about like who can claim what. So, and everybody has to stay so far from territorial land. So that's why China's building these little islands off of the Chinese mainland.
Right.
So, I mean, if you wanted to build your own island, and
that's what I'm saying. I'd love to do that. That'd be fun.
I'm pretty sure another country could come in at any point in time and kick you off, and there's not much recourse you would have.
Yeah, but if I posted negative things about what that country was doing to me on social media, they would totally cut it out because they wouldn't want the bad press.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, we live in a world where wars are fought through Facebook and the gram.
No, they're not. Yeah, that's what everyone thinks, but stupid shit happens all the time, and people get away with it. Some military would come post up on your island and claim. But I mean, let's say you were to have a ship out there, right? You'd have to have some sort of food supply.
Well, right. So let's say I had like a big barge of soil and shit, and I set up my own little makeshift island that was completely sustainable. Like, had a bunch of solar panels, had a renewable food sources, and
I'd be really worried about
pirates.
Weather, actually, because if you're out in the middle of above the Mariana Trench, right?
Well, I would build my island on stilts. an entire island built
Well-
on stilts, like just hovering above the ocean. Oh, Tagson's a pirate. Oh shit! Better watch out. I just remember
So there's
watching.
a creeper on
Oh,
the stairs.
You motherfucker! Why are you putting creepers on our stairs? I just remember
find an
watching
arrow.
this thing about. You remember the band 311?
Yeah.
They did the Amber song, and yeah, they're all right. I didn't mind them. One of their guys like owns his own island in the Bahamas, and you know, like a few celebrities do, and it was just really cool, just kind of seeing, you know, what it takes to get out there, and you know, like bring the amenities you need out there. But you know, once you're out there, he's on his own fucking island. There's not really any laws that could really be enforced on his island, you know, unless he straight up murdered someone, and then, you know, the police would have to come investigate. But
No. International waters.
well, I don't
There's
think
no-
it was in international waters. I think it was like, I think he was still in some country's jurisdiction, or actually, you know, I really don't know how that works. Like when you buy your own island. I mean, this seems very relevant to our conversation. What happens when you buy an island? That's the question. Do you have to abide by any laws? Do you make your own laws when it's on your island?
I'm pretty sure you have to abide by international law, but I mean, yeah, I would assume that being done,
Yeah.
you can do whatever the fuck you. But again, you're gonna offend somebody, and they're gonna come take over. So
Wait, what is that? Gay and lesbian kingdom of the Coral Sea Islands? What? Is that I assume that's a real thing?
it's probably a proposed thing.
Dude, this thing is taking fucking beast of an amount of time to mine up. What are you doing digging up there? Just curious.
I forgot to put my wings on.
Oh, you're alive. Are you wanting to dig that whole thing up to dirt level everywhere?
Just enough so you can't see it when you look down, or you know.
Okay.
As
Okay, let's just try to make sure that we either light up those areas, or if there's any little crevices where mobs can spawn, it's gonna be killer. This is gonna be a fucking awesome project when we're done with it. Like, I don't know, I'm motivated now to finish our Skyway too, since that's kind of a part of this, you know, the part leading up to it and everything.
how did the creeper get on here? That's what I don't get.
It was a micronation that declared war on Australia due to its anti-gay marriage laws. Whoa. That's fucking crazy. I had no idea. My God, I keep finding more, like, chambers to this thing. Like, just when I think that I've dug down far enough that we're not going to find any more rooms, another fucking room appears at my feet. Yeah, we're going to start breaking into some of the caves below this thing. So shit's going to get crazy. Okay, and then we're going to take this piece back a little further. And this part. And I gotta say, not super thrilled to be back to work on Monday. Kind of want this vacation thing to extend on for a couple more weeks, man. Time off of work is so nice. And since I graduated college, I have never had more than like 13 days. I don't even think I've had a full 14 days off in a row in well over a decade.
I know I have.
It sounds nice, I must say. I know I had a semester or two at the end there where I think I was getting enough financial aid, and I was like far enough through school that it was like either over the winter break or the summer break I didn't work. So I think at one of the, like, it's either my junior or senior year, I did have like a whole summer off, and that was, or a whole winter off. I don't think I ever had a full summer, just a winter. That was really,
It can
really
get
nice.
kind of dull after a while.
Yeah. I mean, unless you had enough money to keep it not dull. You know,
Can
do a bunch of
mobs
travel
spawn
or-
on slabs?
on bottom half slabs they can, top half slabs they cannot, or vice versa.
Oh,
If you
maybe
can
that's
place
where
a
it's
torch on
coming
the top of the slab, they can spawn. If you can't place a torch, they can't spawn. Oh, I see. It was dissolved after gay marriage was made legal. That's cool. It's very interesting, Rosinka. So yeah, before we even came home, we picked Poppy up from the dog hotel, and she was very happy to see us. But trying to determine if she's sick or if she's just like having some diarrhea and stuff because she's been so stressed. Because, you know, they say that stress can cause some of that, you know, lack of appetite and everything. Other than that, though, like, animals all seemed just super chill. Got home and our cats were just roaming around. It's like we walked through the door and they're just like, "Sup? Sup, bro? I didn't miss you because I'm a cat. And fuck you." Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Tagson. Bad internet. No other surprises. Yeah, the big surprise... Oh yeah, I guess I never had a chance to tell you, because I assume you didn't see it in Discord. When we got to Spokane on Tuesday, you know, we were getting changed and ready to go out, and noticed, like, Isla's sweater smelled, like, really bad. We're like, what the fuck? Went and started smelling other clothes, and like they fucking reeked. And then started checking the other suitcases, found the same thing in my suitcase. And we found that one of our cats had burrowed into each of our suitcases and taken a fucking piss. Cat pissed in my suitcase, pissed in Isla's suitcase. And like basically just the smell of it just permeated like all of the clothes in there. So that Tuesday night, we took everything out of the suitcases, out of those 2 suitcases. Had to find a ghetto laundromat in the middle of downtown Spokane. And I spent my whole Tuesday evening sitting at a laundromat doing laundry. Went to the store and got like some detergent and fabric softener sheets and a bunch of black trash bags to like carry our laundry. And then I literally looked like a homeless man by the time I was done sitting in front of the laundromat. Did you buy me
suitcases?
Well, yeah, so we did do that too. But I was sitting in front of the laundromat with 2 black trash bags, and like I haven't shaved in a couple weeks, so I've got this big bushy beard, and just like stopped for a moment to reflect on my situation. Just like, man, anyone driving by is gonna seriously think like I'm just a homeless dude, like hanging out at the laundromat. And so yeah, we ended up like, we couldn't think of any clever way to clean out the suitcases. Like, you can't go run it through a washer and dryer. And cat piss is like one of those few smells that just kind of ruin shit. So yeah, we bought a couple new suitcases at TJ Maxx on I think on Wednesday. So yeah, my cat piss adventure. Totally forgot about that. The rest of the vacation went pretty smoothly. We got it all out then. Yeah, and naughty kitty indeed. That is an understatement. I punched Zeus 4 times when I got home. They were light punches, you know, punches an old cat like him could take, but I had to punish him. He just rubbed his head on me while I was punching him. He's like, you can punch me all you want. I'm just happy you're home, Dad. I'm pretty sure it was Zeus, because we think he's been the culprit once or twice in the past when we found like a pile of clothes in the closet that had been pissed in. He's a little fucking shithead. That's what he is. And they never do that. I mean, literally, it's only been maybe 2 or 3 times ever of all the years of owning cats that we've had a cat do anything like that.
Yeah, that smell you can't get out no matter how hard you try.
Yeah, it really was bullshit. And then, of course, well, this is nothing special for you because you live in Colorado, but so it's crazy going to a state like Washington or California, just like all the dispensaries everywhere. Just big billboards. Just, hey, it's legal, you guys.
Yeah, that's nothing. I mean, we got gas and grass. You know, you stop and get your gas and your grass.
And the amount of tax they're pulling in for that, I don't know if they've done like an analysis of how much tax revenue Colorado's realized from that, but I imagine it is a lot of tax money that otherwise would not be available for certain programs. That's where I feel like, you know, if we're gonna just keep cutting taxes and just, you know, just continue to try to cut them, I think you need clever things like, you know, legalize a drug and tax it at a high rate, or legalize gambling and tax the shit out of that, or prostitution or whatever, you know, things that, you know, I don't know, if done right, maybe don't necessarily need to be illegal. And you could probably pull in a lot of tax revenue from just people's vices.
Oh yeah, that's why we have Las Vegas.
Wait, Tagson, what small present did you get me? Oh god! I'm being attacked by a zombie, what happened? Oh, Oh, that portal too. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. That was really cool of you, Tagson.
What happened?
Yeah, Tagson got me Portal 2. He saw it was on my Steam wish list.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah, I played the original Portal. I had never played Portal 2.
2's pretty good.
Yeah, I think a lot of people consider it one of the best puzzle games ever made. I know the first Portal just was fantastic. Just the mind-bending nature of some of those puzzles was truly impressive. I can't believe I am going to have another pickaxe that I've gone through. Crazy. There we go. Nice dirt vein. I've been waiting to get a little more dirt out of all this mining. Oh, thanks, Rosinka. Yes, now I need to find some time to play Portal 2. Maybe it'll be something I can stream at some point. Seems like that'd be a good streaming game. I've been playing a lot of Mario Maker 2. While we were on vacation, I played a fair bit of that. Still just going through story mode, and man, Mario Maker is some good shit, dude. If you like some good platforming challenges, like that entire game is just like it's just chock full of like awesome, clever levels, and definitely stuff for all skill levels. If you're like a platformer masochist and you want like super bleedingly difficult things, people have built them for you. But yeah, I haven't done so much level creating yet. It's mostly just been me playing levels. Right, man, I'm making some progress. Tearing these away. Oh, sweet. You got some internet juice back. Oh, God, Kitty, no! Don't bite me, Kitty! You fucking attack me! Okay, I need to be careful because a few zombies have crept up on me at this point. If I'm standing right over the edge of a ravine, I might not end well. Alright, we gotta take a kidder mission. Kidder mission. Hello, Stormy. Oh, yes. Hi, kitty. Say hi to the camera, kitty. She says, oh, meow. Oh, meow. Oh, I'm a pretty kitty. Huh. Oh, gosh. What? What? I have to give this kitty kisses. Scratch a kitty's chin or a kitty's throat, and they will just melt in your arms. And their cheeks. Love their cheeks. Oh, she's biting the shit out of me. Ow. Now, did you miss biting us? Did you miss us while we were gone, kitty? There. Good kitty. She just plops right back down. So did you say, Matt, at your current job you don't have to do any travel? Or very little?
I'm not supposed to be, but it's looking like that's going to be a possibility in the future. I don't know, I might, yeah, we'll see. Our contract may not get renewed, I don't know.
Gotcha.
Apparently I, offended someone greatly at work by saying "God damn."
By saying "God damn it"?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Dude, I've said that at work many times in my career, and I don't think I've ever heard anyone say they're offended by it.
Yep, very offensive, apparently.
Was it a Jehovah's Witness?
No.
Just a super religious person?
Yep.
Well, fuck that. Oh, well, I know. Well, god damn it. That's the appropriate response. I'm sorry. That just bothers me. It's like, dude, yeah, be religious. Like, cool. Have faith. That's awesome. Don't police what other people say. People do not have to go along with your little make-believe stuff.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad that's the only thing that you've done to greatly offend someone. If that's all that they've got on you, you can't be saying anything that bad.
Well, I've said a lot worse, but that seems to be the one that has gotten me the most trouble lately.
Now, is it a repeat offense? Like,
no.
It literally just happened once, and they're just really mad at you? Did they, like, raise a complaint to corporate or something, or?
Not yet.
They just told you directly?
Yep.
Alright, is it a boss type person?
No.
Like, someone at your level, like just total coworker?
Yeah.
Is it the guy? Is it the douchebag guy that you've been telling me about?
No, it's the douchebag lady.
Oh, okay.
It's funny, she's like this old lady who's been gone for 5 months because she had her hip replaced. She, swear to God, she goes, I have seniority, so I don't want to do any of the hard work. That's all for you guys.
And then so you said,
wait.
God damn it. And she said, I'm super offended.
Yeah.
Oh, the plot thickens. Birds. And as always, we can count on Birdstar to provide a searing hot take on this. If goddamn is offensive to you, then your opinion is worthless anyway. Hey, Bird, you know, I kind of agree with you, honestly. Oops. I don't know, yeah, I don't really have time to waste with people that are gonna get bent out of shape over something like that.
Yeah, they're co-workers, so it's like, oh man, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, that's what complicates it. Obviously, I will say this. like with many things, I think I would totally, if I knew it was something that would offend someone, I would try not to say it around them. Sure. I think
I gotta watch what
I think that's fine.
Now that I know.
I would hope they wouldn't make a huge deal out of it and hate you forever, you know?
No, I don't think so. I think I just gotta watch it now. From now on, it's just one other thing.
What's the deal, bro? Says, what's up? How are you? And I'm pretty good. What's the deal, bro? How are you? How are you, brah? Broski? Brosif? Okay, just throwing all this excess stone away. Alright, and yeah, we are officially spent on our second pickaxe, so back down to our last one. Let's go and pick these up. And we do have, yeah, pretty significant chunks of this we could start blasting if we want.
I'm over at Sky Island, so I can grab some TNT if you want, or we can save it for, we'll save it for another night. We'll do blasting another. Do a night of blasting.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. What's the deal, bro? I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, me and my buddy Matt here are just working on digging out this stronghold here. We've been working on this for a few weeks. Got our little beacon up there. Yeah, let's take a minute. Let's go up to the top. We'll do a quick flyby of the tree. Just for those watching, just give some context here. Dude, oh, thank you for the 400 bits. Whoa. That's really cool of you to stop in and just say hi and then give me 400 bits, dude. Thanks. But I can't guarantee my music won't occasionally veer into crap, but yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, and a follow too. Dude, thank you for the follow, bro. Alright, so we'll go out here. So this is what we're doing up here. So you're kind enough to spend a few minutes of your day coming over here. We'll show you from the outside what we're working on here. So we're going to be building this massive tree, which, yeah, actually coming back out after not looking at it for a little bit. These branches are totally looking awesome, man. Especially at nighttime. Yeah, it really looks cool. So, oh, and I planted a bunch of bamboo all around the tree too, on the outside.
Yeah, I saw that.
So anyway, yeah, we've got this massive tree that we're working on building up. And, you know, we've been working on this for a little while now. And of course, the inside of the tree is hollow, and this tree is built right above our stronghold. So the idea is we come down here. We're going to have this whole thing mined out all the way down to bedrock. And, yeah. This will just be our little stronghold base thingamajig. Alright. And getting lots more gravel, andesite, granite, diorite. There, and just little by little, smelting more and more iron. Have you seen how much iron we have in here, Matt?
Yeah, I put a bunch in there.
Yeah, 64 blocks plus 41 blocks plus another 3 3/4 stacks. So anyway, yes, this is just one small little slice of our server here. We've been on this one for 3.5 years, and we've got a couple other bases that have quite a lot of stuff in them. Oh, and one of these days we do need to go back to our Tucson base and finish the Sarlacc pit. That is one I do not want to.
I'm gonna try to fly back to you.
Okay. I don't know if this counts. It reminds you of the tree from the Avatar movie? Awesome. Well, if I can even come close to having it look that good, I would consider that a huge success.
Yeah, no shit, and that's kind of what we're going for.
I mean, we're just going to try slowly, little by little, to morph it into a real-looking tree and not some, like, overly symmetrical madhouse. You know what? I just realized I want to turn my sound because I didn't hear that zombie at all when he creeped up on me. So let's do that. All right. Well, shoot. Do you want to keep doing this, or would you want to go work on gathering up some more logs, or anything else, Matt? I don't know how much more time you have, but
I was gonna say I'll probably be on for another 20 minutes, and I'm gonna go to bed. So we can keep doing what
okay. All right, that works. And what's the deal, bro? I will probably not be on tomorrow. I've got to travel for work Monday and Tuesday this week, so my next 3 streams should be Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, bro. I'll just call you bro. Yeah, usually I get 1 midweek stream in. It's usually falls on a Tuesday or Thursday. Lately it's been Thursday. And then I stream every Friday and Saturday, except for last night because we just got back from vacation. And I hope I'm safe. If I were to, like, step away right here on top of the beacon, think I'm safe here? What do you think, Matt? Alright, I'm going to assume I'm safe. I'm going to take a really quick break here. You gotta work. Go back to work. Night shifts. Oh. Alright, well, take it easy. What's the deal, bro? Thanks again for the pleasant surprise there. Appreciate that. I will be right back in just a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh my god, I survived! Okay, back to go dig.
I was standing next to you, so...
Thank you for protecting me, my valiant knight. So if you start a World of Warcraft guild, what are you going to name it?
Probably VOV again.
Not going to step it up?
Maybe. We'll see.
Call it Masters of Valor. Journeyman of Valor.
Running with scissors.
I always think of the Weird Al Yankovic album, Running with Scissors. I love that guy. He's a very talented dude. You like Weird Al?
Yeah.
My favorite Weird Al song is Albuquerque. I think it's like a 12-minute song. Utter ridiculousness. But that dude's like super smart, man. Like, I don't know. I don't think people give him enough credit. Okay, so we are inevitably going to fall down into that cave when we dig down a little further. But hopefully we will fall, the TNT will fall before us. I wish there was some kind of remote light source in this game, like if you could craft some kind of like a torch arrow or something that you could fire, light up an area from a distance.
Like a flaming arrow?
Well, yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, that'd be one way to do it. Just have what we already have actually become a persistent light source. I mean, at least we can light campfires now from a distance with a flaming arrow. It's a step up. And I hope I get some sleep tonight. If I can get a solid 10 hours, I think I'd be pretty well caught up. I don't know. I've been doing unusually well lately at sleeping more. I think it just caught up with me. I'd gone for such a long period of getting, you know, around 6 to 6.5 hours of sleep a night. And I think I came to find out that is just not enough for me, because after doing that for a sustained period of time, kind of like just...
Yeah, that's what I was doing with staying up late playing video games, dude. It just kills me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I still do mostly, but I'm just stopping a little bit earlier just so I can like get up to 7. It's like 7 hours of sleep a night is my sweet spot. If I can get that, I'm golden. But like 6.5, that I can do it here and there, but that can't be my every night value. What about you guys in Twitch land? How many hours of sleep does everybody need every night? I know, Rusinka, your number is pretty high if I remember right. I think we've had that conversation. My kids are still young, so they need like 11 hours of sleep a night, pretty much. 10 for Isla. Okay, there we go. Looking good, looking good. More than you're getting, Rusinka? Yeah. What's your number, Matt? What do you need? It's about the same as me, like 7 hours?
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of like the official chart, too. Like, at our age, I think it says something like 7 to 8 hours is about what someone in our age range needs. And then when you get, like, really old, you only need, like, 5 to 6 hours, which is weird that as you get older, you need less. Always thought that was a little counterintuitive. Here we go. We are excavating another significant chunk of this stronghold.
I'm trying to get these dark spots taken care of.
Oh, thank you. I will appreciate it when I'm not having creepers raining on my head. It'll be awesome. Playing any other games on the Switch lately?
No, not me.
No? What's the last game you got and played on the Switch? Smash Bros?
Yeah, Smash Bros.
There's a lot of other good stuff out there. I can make some good recommendations if you're looking for any.
Waiting for the new Zelda to come out.
You might be waiting a while. Or are you talking about the Link's Awakening remake?
Link's Awakening remake it might be.
I think that'll be awesome. Yeah, I haven't bought a PS4 game in literal years. It used to be the other way around. Like, I would barely touch any Nintendo games because they just were not putting out the kinds of games that I wanted to play. But now, totally different story. Like, they really, the quality is just so consistently high. And I think because of the way I'm kind of playing games, like, you know, Minecraft is my main game that I sink my teeth into, so like Nintendo games are perfect to just pick up and play a little bit here and there, do some Mario levels, or, you know, do some Donkey Kong levels in Tropical Freeze, or play a few Smash Bros matches, or do some Mario Kart races. I don't know, it's just all around fun. There's a lot of just good fun options that you can pick up and play with either solo or with a few people. Sad how many other of the other consoles have kind of like completely gotten away from split screen co-op.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I mean, I think there really is a fairly decent market there. I don't know that I buy the argument that there's not enough people that want it to justify it. Like, I don't know, man. I think a lot of people would want that. I just think, like, some of my best gaming memories were definitely just playing split screen video games. Like GoldenEye and Perfect Dark and Gauntlet Legends. You remember Gauntlet Legends?
Oh, Gauntlet Legends was awesome.
Oh my god. I always loved being the mage because he shot like big flaming soul skulls at people. And the Archer was pretty awesome too. Yeah, I still got Gauntlet Legends on my shelf behind me for the Nintendo 64. Only I had some controllers without super wobbly joysticks.
Yeah, Gauntlet Legends was awesome. That'd be cool if they did a remake.
Yeah. And then, you know, NBA Jam. That's another one that I just remember playing a lot of with friends growing up.
Slimes.
Yeah, we've got enough of this, or we've got this low enough now, and we've got enough of an area dug out that we will probably start to see more of these bastards. Could probably use some slime, so I'm gonna kill him when I see him. So Rosinka says, I like 6 to 7 hours to function and like 8 to thrive. Seems reasonable. Tagson says, if I get 6, it's usually perfect for me, and if any more or any less, I get super tired. Well, yes, there would still be a market for it.
Yeah, 7's good for me.
Yep. Anyway, yeah. Split screen multiplayer. Diablo 3. Oh my god.
I still play Diablo 3.
That was like, I mean, not just fun to play online, but just the fact that you could, like, we could migrate our profiles and take it. Like, I actually had a couple of coworkers I was playing with for a while. That's where I actually started my character originally, I think, was with them. And we would, like, transfer profiles, and depending on whose house we were at, we'd just all download our profile and continue making progress. Split screen. Or, well, not split screen, that was shared screen. Part of why that one was so great is if you can have everyone on a shared screen, like that and Super Smash Brothers, those are the best. Okay, let's get a little hit from the beacon. There it is. Alright, get over here while the beacon effect is going. So would you ever go back and play World of Warcraft, or do you feel like StarCraft, or I'm sorry, Command and Conquer, I don't know why I said World of Warcraft. Would you ever go back and play Command and Conquer, or do you feel like StarCraft does everything Command and Conquer tried to do better?
StarCraft is a lot better.
Yeah.
I really like the story, the character play style. I'm just disappointed they literally ever since Blizzard sold the company, like, they have done nothing with the game. Literally nothing.
Wait, since they sold which company?
To Activision.
Oh, years and years ago.
Yeah, they literally haven't done anything since they came out with StarCraft 2.
How many expansions did they have? Did they do 2?
Yeah, but the Zerg and Protoss, but then they've done, like, nothing else. I mean, they've added, like, some co-op commanders that you can pick and play through and, you know, master, but far as like actual like campaign mode, which really made the game fun, nothing. That's the story in that one was a lot of fun.
And you don't ever play online, just against CPU?
No, I play online with other players against the CPU.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit more of the Pokemon trading card game online. And I gotta say, I'm digging it more than I really liked Hearthstone. I think because I'm building up my digital card deck by purchasing physical cards. Every time I purchase a pack of physical Pokemon cards, it comes with a card to redeem for like a free booster pack on the trading card game online.
Oh, cool.
So like it's already got that going for it, where Hearthstone just felt like, oh, this is an online trading card game, everything's digital, and if I want to buy cards, I have to buy digital cards. Like, yeah. I think just knowing that I'm buying physical cards and, oh, they come with a code key to also open a pack of digital cards, and I effectively get get to go through the random little slot machine nature of it twice. I don't know, just makes it feel like there's just more value there.
I totally can see that.
Plus, I think the Pokemon are a little more interesting than some of the Hearthstone heroes. Let's pick up this coal. Starting to come around this area. Now we're really getting the portal room dug out. We got it all the way down to the ground now. And Tagson says, I like the Protoss from StarCraft the most. Yes, I had it cracked until it was for free. Oops, sorry, I said that out loud. Yeah, I really liked Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun. For me, that was the peak of Command and Conquer.
I actually, now that actually you mentioned it, I did buy Command and Conquer when it was on sale on Steam. Red Alert.
Oh, Red Alert. Does it actually, can you get it running on Windows 10?
Yeah, it's on Steam.
Sweet. Red Alert was very fun. I love being in the non-Red Alert, because there's the Red Alert series games and the Tiberian series games. And I really like the Obelisk of Light, and I guess the Tesla Coil in the Red Alert series. So those, I just loved building a defensive, just like turtling up in a base. That's the best part of an RTS for me, is building a really crazy ass base with all kinds of defenses, and just becoming a little hermit, just trying to outlast everyone.
Yeah, that's one thing about the StarCraft games, is it definitely is not a playable, because the waves just get too intense.
Oh, to turtle?
Yeah, you can't. I mean, they just... You will be overrun and they will kill you.
Yep. Did you play Halo Wars? I forget.
Yeah, I just bought it.
Oh, really? That too?
Yeah, I literally just bought it
yeah.
like a week ago.
I had a
It's
lot
on
of
sale
fun
for
with Halo
$5.
Wars on the 360. That's actually, I feel like, a better RTS than people gave it credit for at the time. Especially just how playable it was on a gamepad. I mean, that was a big achievement at the time.
I liked it. The one thing I was kind of bummed about is that there wasn't a campaign mode for the aliens.
The Covenant.
Yeah, it was just a play mode for the
That's true.
cave.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point, because you could be them in skirmishes and stuff.
That's why I really like StarCraft is you had 3 playable races, 3 campaign parts that you have to discover and learn and.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, let's see. I've also been playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and I beat the Elite Four. Yay. Unlocked the post-game, caught Mewtwo. So now I think I'm going to just be working on completing my Pokedex. And I got a Mew, since I got the Pokeball Plus. It came with a Mew in it, so I'll be able to get all 151. And I should even be able to get a Meltan from Pokemon Go. So yeah, it's been really that and Mario Maker have been the 2 that I've been playing a fair bit of. And we had also gotten new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. You know, because they re-released that on the Switch, because they're re-releasing like all the Wii U games on the Switch pretty much. And new Super Mario Bros. U was a very underrated Mario game. Like, it is a very good Super Mario Bros. Game that a lot of people just wrote off as not a good game. When I think it actually has some of the best level design in the series. And the overworld is, like, freaking gorgeous, too. Yeah, I have a lot of love for new Super Mario U. Plus, there's something just fun about up to 4 players simultaneous co-op in a Super Mario game. I mean, taking turns has always been fun and all, but was such a game changer, being able to just pop that in and have like 4 of us running around just throwing each other off of cliffs and stuff, and or that rare moment when everyone syncs up.
Is that the RPG?
No, nope, it's just a standard side-scrolling Mario, just like Super Mario World. If anything, new Super Mario Bros. U is paying like homage directly to Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World in like equal measures.
Nice. Well, I think I'm gonna call it. I got a bunch of shit dug out on this side.
Awesome. Well, thanks for
if you come
me.
over here, you'll be able to see a lot of the pit is cleared out.
The pit.
Where the fortress is.
Yep. Oh, and I see where our spawn chunks are. They're all over on this side. Alright, so you dug out... over on this side, I see. I see, so you dug back further this way. Man, this is so cool. Dude, seriously, this is going to be really, really fucking cool when we finish this. I'm gonna add some... I'm gonna add a few things to the outside of the stronghold. Like, once we're done with this, I'm gonna add some details and maybe throw some windows in or something, just so that it looks a little more interesting.
So if you look down here, there's a giant pit.
What, at the ravine?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I've been throwing items down there. All those, a little lava ravine.
so... But I'm gonna go to our spawn point and log out. It's been fun. We got a lot of shit done. We still have a lot more shit to go, but
Yeah.
it's coming along.
Oh, here, before you log out, do you both want to sleep so that next time we play, it looks like it's just about nighttime?
Yeah.
That way our spawn points are all good and no phantoms. And Rosinka says, good night, Matt.
Night, Aussie.
All right.
Yeah, I think next time I log on, we'll do some blast mining, because we can...
Yeah.
I think once we get down low enough on the fortress, we can just start placing tons of TNT and just start blasting the shit out of the floor.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I got a lot of the edges carved out. Probably still have some more to go, but... Because, yeah, I think I want to dig up all the way to ground on the sides. At least so you can just see the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right, well, have a good night, man. Oh, and
Are you going to be on tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's Sunday, never
yeah,
mind.
probably not. You never know.
Okay.
Sometimes crazy shit happens and I do, but no guarantees. And if I don't... Yeah, I guess if I don't talk to you before you leave, which I probably won't, have an awesome vacation, man.
Thank you. Yeah, it should be fun. I'll keep you posted, and hopefully when I get back, we'll have a new graphics card. But
Yeah, for sure.
all right, man. Peace. Have a good one.
Later. You too. Okay, there we go. And Tagson, you had said Windows is the best OS because you can run a large portion of older programs with the new OS. Yeah, they've been pretty good at maintaining backwards compatibility. I think they kind of have to because they have so much of corporate America running on their OS that there's a lot of corporations with a lot of money invested into different systems and having to constantly migrate to new things that only work with newer OSs, I don't know. I don't think that would work out so well. We're just gonna mine until this pickaxe starts to get close to being spent. And then I think we will switch gears and do some tree gathering. Don't know if we'll have much time for that tonight though, because I think my exhaustion levels are going to peak soon. I do need some of that sweet, sweet sleep. And that coffee is slowly wearing off. Okay, let's get this. There we go. Yeah, we'll need to make quite a few repairs to these. You'd be interested to see me play Portal 2? Did Portal 2 release a VR mode? I'm trying to remember if they ever added any VR support for Portal 2. That would be really cool if they did. I'm always looking for new uses for my Vive. You know what? I think sticking my face into my cat's fur a little bit ago, maybe it was a bad idea. Because my nose is itchy now. Minecraft music, yay. Alright, awesome. Sorry, it gets really quiet there for a little bit. Yeah, I just wouldn't be surprised if it did because it's a Valve game, and Valve has obviously put more of a focus on VR compatibility than maybe some other development studios would. Alright, well, we're going to go a little bit further back. Take 3 more. All right. Okay. Do we want to do any more? I kind of want to see if this takes me back anywhere. Does this run me right into another wall? Alright, so not a whole lot more left to cut down. We almost have this entire thing down to this level. Yeah, next one's gonna be nice because this whole level here we should be able to hit with TNT. This whole area. Pretty large swaths elsewhere too. Okay, cobblestone. Andesite, gravel, diorite, granite. Gravel, andesite. And get some dirt. And we have now almost a double chest full of dirt. And then let's get some coal blocks going. One more of these. Lots more coal ore to take care of. Alright, yep, let's go back over to this side. And let's just take this back a little bit further. See how much further we can go before our pickaxe gets too close for comfort while being out of durability. Lots more dirt. Yay. All right. Some more excellent Donkey Kong Country tunes. I love Donkey Kong Country. It's too bad as a kid I didn't realize just how good that soundtrack was. Like, it wasn't until I was an adult that I like fully started appreciating just how perfect the Donkey Kong Country soundtrack was. Well, specifically for 1 and 2 at least. DKC 1 and 2. Alright, this pickaxe is just about done.
Here we go.
Okay, awesome, awesome. And then let's just get this as much as we can here. Perfect. That is what I'm talking about. Alright, look at that. We just got that last little corner to do there. Oh, sorry, I missed this. Tagson, you say, the only thing I can say to you about the Portal 2 VR is that you just have to test it on the base game because you don't have a VR headset yet. Oh, yeah. True. Well, at least these days there are enough decent VR options out there that I think a lot more people can potentially have a VR headset than would have been the case, you know, when they came out 2 years ago. I'm sorry, 3 years ago. Wow, why did I say 2? It's crazy to think VR's been out that long already. Alright, so I think what I want to do here is we're going to travel to our other base. I'm not going to go straight to repair these. Yeah, we're going to travel to our other base, and I'm going to get set up for cutting down trees and stuff. So I think I want to take a bunch of dirt with me. Let's do that. Go, perfect, perfect. Let's just remember to get those when we get to the other side. And yeah, let's go back up. I did not mean to just like dive up like that. Yeah, GTA 5 has been more than 5 and it still has fantastic graphics. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like graphics definitely hit like a peak 5 or 6 years ago, and I mean, yeah, they're getting better, but diminishing returns. Oh wait, this is where I wanted to be. Ha 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 ha. I am so glad I remembered this. Alright, these things are empty enough. Die, sucker. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. I think I'm going to be safe up here. I am going to need to do this. All right, this is where I'm gonna hole myself up here, and I'm gonna call it a night early tonight so I can get some sweet, sweet sleep. Thank you, Tagson, for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you, Rasinka and Owl. It was so nice to be back. I wish I could get more time in this weekend, but next weekend we're gonna have a nursing home extravaganza. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. I hope we can get as many of us as possible so we can really do some cool stuff. But yeah, you guys have a great night. I will see you then.